Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense, and at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
The Falcons got their feet wet with Ridder during a 4-game audition last season, and he did end their year with a pair of wins. Optimism reigns that he is their quarterback of the future.
Ready.
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Flex swap. Blue check.
Ridder. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Ready.
Ridder throwing on 3rd down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Now he'll look to throw it. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Howell going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. from the gun.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So here we go, fourth down, Howell.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Short throw, caught by Pitts.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago.
He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal.
On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on second and long. Howell. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense very strong in the victory last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
No surprise, Robinson is looking like one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a long time. He became the face of the Atlanta football team the second he was drafted, and he should be ripping off big runs for them for years to come.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Robinson with another carry.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Blue check. Opposite. Green.
Robinson on a give right side. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ritter now.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
Made his first. This now from 42 yards out.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Taken at the goal line. The Washington offense set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
And Howe will throw it. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Howe's throw taken in by Samuel.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
Another throw for Howe.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howe throwing on 3rd down here.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Ritter. He's got his man, London, right side.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Check, pitch. Stand. Hunt.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. That's for the veteran. It's Robert Woods.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Okay,
So from
right.
the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hunt.
Here's Ritter. Got an open man here. It's K.J. Hamler.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Ready.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st down, Ritter. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st down, Howell.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Howell down to throw it.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Howell looking to throw again.
Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Now Howell.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 4.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And they can't bring him down.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Here's Antonio Gibson. This taken in right around the goal line. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. See what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some top.
He's got a man complete.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
And even 60.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Howell changing the play here.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Howell's got this one to Robinson.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
Throwing here, Howell.
And Thomas has it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. And quickly, they get to the line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Robinson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Again, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Now they'll audible to something else. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And shoves him off at the 20.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. Quick slant here to Woods.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Ritter able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, here's Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Hand off now to Robinson. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. 3rd and long now. Ritter.
This one left side caught by Patterson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
So here is Washington now to take over.
Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
The 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders.
At their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's able to find Melton.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And Howell will throw it.
That's complete to Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 3-yard line.
Howell out of the shotgun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They begin the drive with Robinson. A strong running.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Yellow, line, switch, yellow.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Ritter to throw it.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
Ready.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Howell's throw pulled in by Milton.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
26 yards. First down, Washington.
Howell throwing on first down here. Pass complete across the formation to Melton.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
First down, Howell to throw.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Back to throw, Howell.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
That's out quickly to London. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ritter with another throw on second down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. Well, I guess. At this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Fourth down, Howell.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
So now Ritter and the Falcons
down by 9, 2:18 on the clock. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Ritter.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down.
And that's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Come on, set.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Out left to Dotson.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Now 2nd and 5. Howell, he'll look to throw it.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
And Howell will throw it. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas with an amazing diving catch.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion is successful.
Falcons 11.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Ritter on 1st and 10. Got London on a slant.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
First down, here's Ritter.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbound.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready?
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts,
64 yards.
and the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Falcons 18.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar, and the lead will hold at 10.
Well, somebody lit a fire.